So for math today, once third grade finishes their practice test and second grade finishes their review, I came up with this cool little game that you guys can play at home to work on your math facts. So what you'll need for this game is just a deck of cards, and I guarantee you that if you ask someone that takes care of you at home for a deck of cards, they can get you one. If for some reason you don't have a deck of cards at home, you can always just cut out pieces of paper and label them with the numbers that are on a deck of cards. Now, in a deck of cards, there's numbers 2 through 10. There's a jack, a queen, a king, and aces. There's actually 4 of each number. So there's 4 twos, there's 4 sevens, there's 4 aces, there's 4 kings. So if you're making your own deck of cards, you don't have to make 4 of each. That would be a lot of paper. You can make 1 of each, you can make 2 of each, whatever you think is best. But I guarantee you that most of you have a deck of cards at home. So what you'll need to do is I actually made a little cheat sheet for you guys. Let me show you. So on this cheat sheet, it says that all the numbers 2 through 10 are that number. So if you get a 2 pulled out of your deck, it's a 2. You get a 5 pulled out, that's a 5. If you get a jack, that's going to be a number 11. If you get a queen, that's going to be number 12. If you get a king, that's going to be number 13. And if you get an ace, that's going to be a number 14. And what we're going to do is second grade is going to work on their math facts with addition and subtraction. And third grade is going to work on multiplication and division. So let me show you a second grade example first. I'm going to put my computer down here so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So I have a 9. Let me flip them this way. I have a 9 and a 4. So if I was a second grader and I was doing addition, I would say, what is 9 plus 4? And I know that that is 13. And then I can do this again. I can do, what is 5 plus 5? And that's 10. 6 plus 10 is 16. Now, if I went through my whole entire deck and I did addition and then I wanted to do it again, I could do subtraction the next time. So I could say, what is 10 minus 6? And that's 4. 5 minus 5 is 0. And 9 minus 4 is 5. If I was a third grader and I did, what is 6? I would do, what is 6 times 5? And that's 30. 9 times 10 is 90. 5 times 4 is 20. Okay, so with some of these for third grade, you guys would be able to do division. So for example, if you got a 12, so if you got a queen, find a queen. If I had a queen and I got a 2, I know that 12 divided by 2 is 6. If I got a 10 and let me find it, a 10 and a 2, I know that that's 5. So if you're doing division, there's some pairs that won't work. So for example, 5, I could do 10 divided by 5 is 2. But I can't do 6 divided by 4 because 4 only goes into 6 once. So we wouldn't get a whole number to divide. So if you're going to switch over to division, you may want to go through your cards and take out the ones that you know you'll be able to divide by because all of them won't work. If you are a second grader and I've talked to you about being able to do multiplication and division, that is fine, but I still want you to first practice addition and subtraction with this game. And then if you're noticing that you don't have a lot of mistakes, then you can move on to multiplication and division. Remember, if you don't remember what a king, a queen, a jack, or an ace is, refer to this cheat sheet. I've uploaded that underneath this content block. You can either just have it open on your computer or you can print it or you can write it down if that's best for you.